Hi, it's KT and welcome to Uniquely KT. I hope everyone is doing wonderful today. Today's video is going to cover just a few things that I was not expecting after surgery. There are just a few, but I will definitely get into that with you guys. These are just my experiences. We may not have the same experiences. You know, everybody's experience kind of differs with this. But the first thing I definitely was not expecting to have to do after surgery was give myself shots. My doctor did send me home with a 14-day supply of Lovenox shots. I'm terrified of needles. I don't care what size. I am not a fan of needles. He did say that I would have to get them administered in my arm or in the fatty part of my stomach. I was too scared to do them myself, so I did have to let my girlfriend do them for me, which still didn't really make it any better because I was still scared. They do sting a little bit, but after about a minute, the stinging stops. They're kind of small. They look like this, so it's not really big. Just kind of a funny little story. They did not tell me how to use them before I left, so I actually ended up messing one up, and like all the liquid just went flying across the room. So I actually had to go to the pharmacy and get another one. And they also gave me a little box of instructions to tell me how to work it, and they also gave me this cool little sharps box to put them in once I was done. So that was pretty helpful. So I guess I did end up needing to go to the pharmacy anyway to learn how to use it and get that cool little box. Another thing that I was not expecting after surgery, I am unable to drink plain water, and that is really hard for me. The doctor said it is completely normal. He said it does not happen to everyone, but it is something that can happen. Water can sometimes just be too harsh. I've tried different brands of water with different pH levels, and all the water seems to irritate my stomach going down. And that is really kind of a bummer for me because I have got to a point where I can no longer tolerate the Crystal Light packets. I can no longer tolerate like protein shakes, the protein water. So, I mean, you know, I try not to drink, you know, a lot of juice, even though they said the diet juice is okay. I would prefer not to drink a lot of those. I would definitely prefer to have water because that would be my go-to. But right now I'm unable to drink it. Again, that was totally unexpected. So hopefully one day soon I am able to tolerate, you know, plain water. Right now my go-to is really Gatorade Zero. And after a while, I mean, you'll get tired of them. So, you know, I'm hoping that as I continue to heal, my options open up a little bit, and I definitely hope me drinking plain water is back into those options. The third thing on my list of things that I did not expect was the constant nausea and vomiting. Everyone may not experience it, but I am experiencing constant nausea, vomiting. It's not much that I can tolerate. I told you guys I couldn't tolerate like the protein drinks. It's even getting to a point where just unsweetened applesauce and the sugar-free Jell-O is making me nauseous and vomit. I don't know if it's because I'm tired of them. Like, I don't know if it's just because my stomach doesn't like them. I mean, on some days I do fine. Other days it's not so well. I know I was experiencing more nausea and vomiting before my medications got switched. I was switched from Zofran because Zofran wasn't really helping me a lot. I'm now actually taking another pill, as well as they gave me a patch to kind of put behind my ear for nausea and vomiting. It has helped a little bit, but I am still noticing, you know, nausea and vomiting. That has not went away. The nurse practitioner did say that that was normal. It's just something that comes along with surgery that some people might experience a lot during the first year. So not saying that that will happen to you guys, but it is definitely something that could happen. Another thing that I experienced, which is also number 4 on my list, and the last thing that I was not expecting, was the pureed food. So My doctor did tell me when I went to meet with him that I would have a restricted diet after surgery, but he never mentioned it would be pureed food. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but how something looks affects, you know, like, oh my gosh, I can't eat that. And pureed food is in no way appealing. Not all of it tastes bad. I mean, some of it tastes bad, but not all of it tastes bad. But it's just like, it looks like baby food. And I don't know, it's like my brain is telling me that does not look appetizing to eat. So a lot of times I had to force myself to eat it just because it didn't look appealing. I went through a month of the pureed phase. Some people only go through 2 to 3 weeks of the pureed, you know, phase. However, I had to go through that for a whole month. So those are just some things that I was totally not expecting after having gastric bypass, but the things that I did, you know, have to experience. Another great thing that I've done is on Facebook, they do have, you know, groups, support groups. I did not join until after I had my surgery, but some of the things that I see that I haven't actually experienced, other people have went through the same exact things, even down to the water, not being able to tolerate that water. So that is also a good option. So I did want to just give you guys that video of my personal experiences. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't wait to get back to you guys.